Going all in on digital marketing for your business?
Struggling to gain traction or figure out where to begin?
Join me for professional insights into digital marketing and to get answers to real questions from real people about real issues related to promoting your business online. Social media, email marketing, newsletters, it can get overwhelming. As a digital marketing instructor for the Pennsylvania College of Art and Design and the owner of Headline Consultants, a digital marketing company here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, you can count on me to explain it all in a way that's easy to understand and makes sense.
This is a Candy Factory Mini.
Getting Noticed
with Justin Quinn.
Greetings. Welcome to Getting Noticed with me, Justin Quinn. Today, we're going to discuss blogging and how it can help your business get rankings, get engagement, and get noticed. One of the most frequent conversations I have with clients is about the value of blogging. It's the core of our business, and it's a service we offer for almost every client we work with. Today, I'm going to tell you why. But first, I want you to meet Max Tripode. Max is a general contractor who works in South Florida. Although he has a successful general contracting business, Max came to us with a challenge last year. He wanted to create a website for do-it-yourselfers who are interested in renovating their homes or the homes of their parents or loved ones to prepare them for aging in place. With elderly parents himself, this was something Max was passionate about, and he knew his 25 years of experience could help others keep their loved ones safe too. You can check out the site yourself. It's AIPcontractor.com, where AIP stands for Aging in Place. So the cornerstone of this new website is its blogs. To help make sure the website pays for itself, we decided to make it an affiliate site, one where the products Max references in his blogs are purchasable by clicking on links within the blogs themselves. Now, Max was adamant about not selling stuff on his website, but he did like the idea of making recommendations based on his own personal experience and including those products in the blogs in a non-obtrusive way. The idea was that as people read the articles, the images and links would not only give them some frame of reference if Max mentioned a tool or product the reader didn't recognize, it also gave them a way to buy it if they wanted to. Every time a purchase was made, Max would receive a small commission, thereby helping him to maintain the site. After putting the website together in November and December of last year, we began to outfit the site with content. This was no small task. Working with Max the expert, we developed dozens and dozens of topics that we believed would be beneficial to those self-made home remodelers who needed advice and guidance for their aging in place renovation projects. In the end, we came up with over 70 topics we wanted to tackle ASAP. While the majority of marketing focuses on sales, blogs allow you to engage with audiences in a truly authentic way. By providing expert insights, fresh perspectives, and compelling ideas, blogs can build trust with your audiences in ways that paid advertising just can't. That said, a good blog can still help you make sales. When people like your content, they'll want to come back again and again to read, learn, and interact. And that's huge. People who are familiar with your brand and visit your site regularly, more than 2 or 3 times, are much more likely to make a purchase. And the more you blog, the more Google notices, and the higher your rankings go for the keywords you've identified as your top priorities. Check out my previous episode on keyword research and keywords for information on that subject. So, exactly how does this whole ranking thing work? We're going to get to that in just a second. But first, I need to talk to you about your marketing. If you're doing it yourself and you're not a marketing professional, you're probably doing it wrong. And if you're doing it wrong, you're probably wasting time. And since time is money, you're also probably wasting money. That's where Headline Consultants comes in. Not only do we help you develop a strategic marketing plan that gets results, we also help you execute that plan. For less than the cost of an entry-level marketing professional, Headline Consultants gives you an entire team of industry experts with years of experience. So what are you waiting for? Visit headlineconsultants.com today and take your marketing from zero to superhero in a few simple clicks. Get rankings, get engagement, and get noticed with Headline Consultants. Okay, so exactly how does this whole blogging your way up the rankings thing work? Good question. Ultimately, what it comes down to is keyword placement and organic search engine optimization. Okay, before your eyes start to glaze over, here's what that means. In order for you to create content that Google will rank you highly for, you have to get all the little technical details right. And that all starts with understanding first what Google wants to see. Google wants to see a minimum of 300 words. In fact, the more words, the better. There are a lot of disagreements in the industry about the perfect blog post length, but the reality is that the longer the blog posts are, the more keyword goodness they're going to get. That doesn't mean you just vomit out tons of copy and hope it sticks. It has to be relevant, readable, and insightful. In other words, it has to be high quality and no plagiarizing either. You know what I mean? For Max, we helped him write articles that were, on average, about 1,500 to 2,000 words long. That may seem like a lot, but the kind of content we were helping Max write demanded detail and included professional tips to help people through the difficult parts of the renovation process. Google also wants to see your article built around a specific topic or keyword theme, one that hasn't been used before. This means taking a narrow focus, sticking to that topic specifically, and not rambling on into the stream of consciousness I'm so famous for. So keep your blogs focused and do what you do best. Drop knowledge on your peeps. Google also wants you to link to other parts of your website, ideally to other blogs that are related to the one you're composing currently. It also wants you to link elsewhere, to other sites with relevant content that will give credibility to your article. This is also good for your blog as well. Hopefully the other sites will link to your site after taking notice and returning the favor. There are also some other elements that are important to getting Google to notice your blog posts as well, such as keyword density or how often your keywords show up in the copy. Too many and your keyword stuffing, which is a no-no. Too little and Google won't know what the hell you're talking about. Having your keyword in your meta information is important too. Meta information or metadata is the title and description that shows up in the search engine's results pages, or SERPs, as we like to say in the industry. There are a few other little things too, but these are the biggies. You get these right and you're pretty good. For Max, coming up with topics was pretty easy. There was a lot to choose from. Every single room offered some renovation idea for older adults. Plus, as we got to know Max better, we discovered he had specific tools he liked to use, like his DeWalt drill. So we could make product recommendations based on what worked for him over the years, and he was totally okay with that. So that's great for Max, but how do you come up with topic ideas? Another great question, which I will answer. But first, if you've been looking for a place to get work done that doesn't involve a claustrophobic cubicle or your neighbor's yapping chihuahua, check out the Candy Factory. It's Lancaster County's premier downtown co-working facility. If you've never been to the Candy Factory, there's never been a better time. There's never been a better time to try it out. Get a free day pass and you'll get a taste of the sweetest kind of working there is, co-working. They've got so much going on down here, it's crazy. Friday afternoon happy hours, focus groups and lunch and learns, the infamous coffee club, daily networking opportunities. I could go on and on. For now, check them out at candyissweet.com, and I'm sure you'll soon discover what I did, that working can indeed be a treat. Okay, so how do you go about finding topics to write about? Well, I can't help you with that specifically because I don't know what you're writing about, but what I can do is give you some ideas of the types of content you can create. List articles are probably the easiest and quickest way to get to 300 words. I'm sure you've seen them. 6 of the best products ever, 5 ways to prank your spouse, 4 easy steps to world domination. You get the idea. I call these types of articles listicles. They're fun to write and they're also fun to read. But there are other types too. How-tos, reviews, and recommendations are the types of articles we helped Max write. But you could do interviews with industry leaders or even members of your own team, a commentary on a trend or news item, meme type articles like 10 responses only marketers will appreciate. Or you can even write about personal experiences. If you run out of ideas, reach out to your customers or your audience on social media and ask them what they want to see. Now that you've got some ideas on what to write and what types of content to write, you're probably wondering about the payoff, the return on investment. It's always top of mind for clients, and for very good reason. Creating content or outsourcing your content costs real money because it takes real time. So let's delve into Max's website, AIPcontractor.com, for a quick look at what he was able to do with his content. This is Max's traffic pattern since January 1st of this year. As you can see, when we started publishing content, Max wasn't getting much of a response. For the entire week of December 2nd, for example, Max had 29 page views from 20 sessions. Only 13 people had looked at Max's site that week, and I'm willing to bet most of them were members of my team and probably Max himself. Fast forward to May. By this point, we had published about 45 to 50 pieces of content, and the site was really starting to pick up steam. He now had 119 users for the week of May 11th and more than 278 page views. Things were definitely looking up for Max. Now, here we are 6 months later in October. As you can see, Max has over 1,000 users a week accessing his site. He's got more than 1,200 page views a week, and he's actually getting commissions because people are starting to buy the products he's mentioned on his blogs. And the comments and questions are flooding in from readers. We probably get about 10 to 15 comments or questions a month from his blogs. People love it. So that's great and all, but how does that actually equate to rankings? Yet another good question. So check out this chart. The green line, which you can barely see, are all the keywords in which Max's site was ranking on the first page of Google. The first page is the gold standard, and until May, Max didn't have any. In fact, he didn't even have any on the second or third page either. But in May, he saw 3 keywords rank in the top 3 positions on the SERPs. Fast forward to September, and that number grew from 3 to 42. Impressive, right? But wait, there's more. When we actually drill down into the data, we find there's a lot more to love. The volume column here is key as it relates to the position column. The ideal scenario is to rank high for keywords that get searched a lot. In Max's case, he ranks number 2 for one of the highest search terms on this list, cabinet pulls. With 22,000 monthly searches, you can bet Max's article, 10 of the best cabinet pulls and knobs for aging in place, is getting a lot of love. Plus, if you looked all the way at the right, you can see that it's a reasonably difficult keyword to rank for. That means Max has hit the trifecta. He's highly ranked for a high volume search term that has lots of competition. That's a pretty damn good article. So unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this week. But hopefully you can see the value that high quality blog posts can provide. Compelling, relevant articles will always perform well, and they'll always get good rankings. And in Max's case, they got him engagement and they got him noticed. So as always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you right here next time, every first and third Wednesday of the month. Until then, happy blogging. Getting Noticed is part of the Candy Factory mini-series and is a proud member of the Candy Factory Collective. You can find the show streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and LinkedIn, and you can subscribe to the audio version anywhere you get your podcasts.
You can check out Justin's classes at Pennsylvania College of Art and Design. That's pcad.edu. And learn more about Headline Consultants at headlineconsultants.com.
Getting Noticed is produced by the Candy Factory Collective at the Candy Factory Co-working Campus in Lancaster, PA. The show is produced by Jason Mundock with production support by Anna Tran. Administrative support by Ann Kirby, Ariana Henderson, and Christian Martzel. Notes and links can be found on the show post at our website, candyfactorycollective.com.
Candy Factory.
Collective.